Hello again. Sunny. Had my hair cut. Lovely. And I got my nice summer shirt on. Smashing. So, what's on the cards for today in this lovely weather? Well, unfortunately, just a short one today. You see, the kids break up from school, but they've got a half day, as daft as that sounds. I've had to go in this morning, meaning that they break up midday, unusual, and I'm needed for a little bit of babysitting. So I don't have very long before I've got to get over to King Stainton to help out. But that's it really then. Apart from any normal babysitting that happens up, I'm done. So just a quickie today. Just going to go down along the seawall. Before I forget, Eddie saw a picture of a rainbow. Took a photo down on the back beach. Here you go. That was the other day when it was raining, obviously, or just finished raining. Anyway, that was from Eddie. Cheers, mate. Good old team bean. Excellent. And what you take into account the shelter there, got a picture from Jane from 1935. Let me just line it up as best I can. That's not a million miles away there. A bit more active down here then. Here we go, here's the picture. Isn't that lovely? I've seen pictures like that before, but never with quite so many people in them, let alone all the chairs and that set up along the edge of the wall. Absolutely smashing. Thanks for that, Jane. Much appreciated. Lovely. Got the Balfour BT vans, 3 of them. So there's going to be some work going along somewhere along the wall by the look of things. And here we are, through the gates, onto the seawall officially. Lovely. Well, it's certainly very breezy today, but I'm not complaining about it for a change, because it's nice and cooling. It's very warm. Excellent, excellent. A little bit of graffiti on one of the carriages. Now I can't tell if that was a toot or not, because I was talking as I said carriages. I thought I heard a toot, but never mind. All good. It eed what it eed, innit? Yeah, I would have nearly been a crossover had I kept filming. I was waiting for the train I saw coming along the wall in the distance to come round the corner. Turns out he stopped. Oh dear. Popping to see Rufus on the way back. Got a lovely selection of nuts, seed and worms for him. They're on the move. Well, despite my time constraints, I am still going to chance going the distance, simply because it's such a nice day. And I would say I'll come down and do it again tomorrow, but why do 2 the same? And I've got something nice planned for tomorrow anyway. Hear that? That was a happy train behind me. Lovely. Whee! There she goes. Bye-bye. Remember we were talking about the Lion steam vehicle from the docks the other day and saying that it had been brought back down to the docks to recreate that photo that I showed you? Also, it was spotted in the wild the other day, just at the top of the cliffs there on the other side. Regular viewers will know that's the Dawlish Road down to Holcombe, which takes you down to Smugglers Lane, which I walk sometimes when I got up and over the top. And someone was along there and they took this photo, sent it to me. Smashing. There it is in the wild. Lovely. Nice to think it's actually out and about and people will see it without having to go to a special place. There's our slippage. Slippage, carried on the wind. It was a lovely toot from a happy train at Spray Point. Here he is to be happy. Hello. Wee. Bye-bye. There he is. There's our green plane, a Teignmouth landmark. Certainly got a bit of beach there today. However, not really sitting down there to sunbathe, is it? Because of all the seaweed, etc. But at least it's there. Blip, blip. Let's have a look round here for Danny's hat. It's not visible, so that has gone now. Shame, shame. I've done the distance, but I'm going even further. There we are, salty dog, lovely. But we're heading up here a little bit further. Not very far, don't worry, I'm not going mad. Just a little way to have a look at another pic from Jane. Sent me in, and I think like a dragonfly thing just flew into the bottom of my phone then. Something big anyway, made a thud. Have to look on the recording. Anyway, somewhere up here, there used to be a bridge, but we know that, and I've shown photos of it before, looking down the bridge, looking down the Smugglers from that side. Never seen one looking up Smugglers until Jane sent me this one. Let me try and line it up as best I can. 2 secs. Right, round about here, pretty much exactly. You notice over there is a fence, but the curve in the road is the same. And just up ahead, you'll see the bridge. Here we go. Lovely. Lovely. Wish there was still a bridge there. It'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks for that, Jane. Much appreciated. Now it's time for me to wander back down along the wall and get home for this babysitting. Oh yes. Now, as I was walking along here, planning to come up and that, I thought to myself, oh, when I come out, I'll walk down underneath the railway tracks, go out onto the beach and walk along the beach a bit. But to be honest with you, I don't fancy it with all that seaweed. Plus it looks a bit awkward to get onto it without getting wet. So we'll just wander back along the wall. Always save that for another day. Like I say, I'm not in a mad rush, but I don't have a great deal of time. And when I get in, I just have to go straight off. I won't be able to do the video like normal beforehand. There's their van, the salty dog himself. Woof woof, good boy. And a couple of his mates. Smash in. Lovely, lovely. That's the bit there. I didn't fancy picking my way through all that to end up basically walking in seaweed. And it pongs a little bit as well. If I'm going to be honest, it does. There we go. Back onto the wall. Lovely. Had another better look for Danny's hat then, because when I was there before looking for it, there's loads of people all stood up there. Empty now, so, but no sign of it at all. So I was thinking of getting one of the beach cleaners like this one to use their grabby thing to grab it, but nothing to grab. Bloop bloop. And I need to stop for a moment for some refreshment. That's better. Half my bottle of water drunk. Feel it almost immediately. Oh, I had a toot toot. Don't know if you picked that up. I do have the wind blocker on, of course, which you might think, well, what's the point? But trust me, if I didn't have it on, it'd be quite windy today. It's not particularly overly breezy in strength-wise, but it's more to do with the direction it's blowing, sort of directly along the wall. Okay, it's behind me now, so it's not quite as bad, but yes, it's been very windy in general. Anyway, I'll shut up and watch the train. Hello, train. Hello, Bill. Oh, crossover! Whee! was a nice surprise, wasn't it? Lovely. There we go, round the corner. Spray Point, if I can hold the phone still. Over the wind. Try my best here. I'll have to stabilise it up a bit and edit. Bye bye. Oh, I checked in on Mum's glasses yesterday. They're on their way. What it was because she'd chosen to use the frame she had, which she just bought before she had a cataract operation anyway, so they were brand new, rather than waste them. It took a couple of days. Well, she was in on Saturday, and they weren't picked up until late on the Tuesday and taken to the lab. If she'd chosen a pair in there, she'd have said, oh, frames J4 or something, and they'd have had frames J4 at the lab and started them immediately. But that's the delay, so nothing too much to worry about, and I'm expecting a call anytime soon. I'll keep you updated when they arrive. So, walking along the wall, I'll meet Mark from King's Kerswell. Hello Mark.
Hello.
And he's enjoying the videos. He's going to try and walk to Dawlish now, along the coastal path.
Gonna try.
Smash it. Cheers,
Nice to
mate.
meet you, Bill.
Lovely, thanks. That was nice. Would have liked to have stayed longer and chatted longer, but not to be, simply because of the time schedule. We don't even have time to close up on the water trickle. There it is. I haven't forgotten it. Hello. Not happy though. No clickety glump from this bit. A bit of sad local news I'll fill you in on. You know where I come off the back beach often, and I see the postbox topper with the little knitted lighthouse and knitted seagull and that. It's been there for ages, nipped in aid of the RNLI. It's gone missing. Here we are, look. That's it. Showing an empty top, and it's gone missing. So if it does appear anywhere, and they put a post up about it, or it just appears back on it, I'll let you know. But someone's had that away. What a shame, can't leave anything alone, can they? Anyway, there's a little Rufus hopefully up here, waiting for my mealworms. So let's crack on with that. There's our 125! Our dirty 125! Still needs a bit of a wash, doesn't it? Never mind. Nice to see it anyway. Nice to see it. There's the Balfour Beatty people I said would be out doing something. Repairing the wall along there. Lovely. I heard them before I saw them. Blimey. I don't think I'll be leaving any food today. Look at it. Wonderful. Thank you ever so much to everyone that's done that. Look, we've got a brand new feeder here. That's lovely. That's been filled up to the top. Little thing I normally use to be left empty for me. That's nice. Fat balls. Blimey. Look at that. The Rufus container's full. We've got half a coconut as well. Oh, smashing. Big thanks to everyone that did that. I expect it's something to do with them watching the channel, otherwise people wouldn't necessarily know about it, but that's absolutely wonderful. So I'll keep my stuff in my pocket for another day. Much appreciated. Said we can't just see a Rufus as well to put the cherry on the cake, but I can't hang around too long because, as you say, at the risk of repeating myself too much, I've got to head back to do my grandfatherly duties. Lovely. I can't get over all that stuff up with Rufus. Absolutely delightful to see that. Really is. Really is. So nice to think people have done that. Lovely. And I'm not going to edit that lovely out. There's so many lovelies out in these videos, I can't stop saying it. But it's like a vocal tick, as you probably noticed. But I'll leave that one in because it is indeed lovely. There we go. Not a bad little wander, given the time constraints. Smashing. One last look. There we go. Right, head up home. Oh, there we go. No long sign off today. You know what I'm about to go and do. Don't need to go over that again. You don't know what I'm doing tomorrow though. Hopefully, I'm going to Sholden. Got a big build up of Sholden pictures that have been sent in. Going to try and bang through those. If all goes to plan, that is. If not, we do something else. But whatever happens, we'll be doing something. Hope you join me. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.